What's up, guys? Welcome to A Reseller's Life. My name is Chris. Thank you so much for joining me. In this show, I'm going to give you a 4-stage roadmap to take your hobby and turn it into a business when it comes to reselling. I've broken this down into a free course on Skillshare, or you can just watch this video. Skillshare is a sponsor of this channel. If you guys use the link below, you can get this course for free and 2 months of other courses all included for free just for trying the service. So let's get straight into it. Number one, you need to set a goal, okay? None of this works without a goal. And a lot of people actually struggle with this first part. So I'm going to pick a goal for you. It's $1,000 a week, 75 items at $15 profit. That's roughly 10 items a day. I like to aim a little bit higher than 10 just in case the day goes not according to plan and you only end up with 10. So I would say a goal of 15 listings per day, you might realistically get 75 per week at $15 profit. Maybe one of those items is damaged, you end up with $1,000 a week profit. This is just a starting point. Then you want to lock yourself in a room and really start going over this goal. I made a 35 question checklist that I'm going to be interviewing 35 resellers in the next month and asking them the same questions, so you can see how other people come up with their goals. And this is not rocket science. This is from the beginning of time till now. People have been running stores. This is the same thing except for online. You need to have a clear goal. If you don't have one, I'm giving it to you. What does this look like when it's done? Do you want to be full-time, part-time? That free questionnaire is going to be included in a PDF form. And also you can watch me interview people and ask those same questions in this Reseller Spotlight series I'm going to do starting tomorrow. So, number two, you need to create a daily plan. Now, people also don't know what that looks like, so I've included it in my 10 rules for reselling PDF. I'm going to put this on Instagram. I'm going to put this in the free course. Very straightforward. The 10 steps that you do every single day are: you list an item. Start with just one item if you're brand new. Start with stuff around the house. Get that momentum going. Don't overcommit. List an item a day. Improve an item a day. Delist and sell similar, which means take an existing listing, take it down and redo it so you can get the practice in. Also learn the market. When you relist it, take a look at the market and see if you are priced too high, too low, just right. You want to get into the habit of improving your store. Number 4, donate or discard one item. You may have a store full of stuff that will never sell. You want to declutter your store. You want to declutter your workspace. Very important. You want to donate or discard items in your store and in your house. I recommend donating one item a day. After a month or two, your house will be really clean. They'll only have the things in it that you use. Number 5, you want to read a page of a book, listen to a chapter of a book, or pick some role models. For me, I just was recently talking about Sarah Blakely. She started the company Spanx. She's a role model for me, so I'm writing down what she does, and I'm studying her. I don't know her personally, but I'm not in a situation where the people that I want to be my role model are actually near me. I'm just picking people online or that I see in the news that I feel like have some values that I want to adopt. So it's easier when you just follow somebody that already knows what they're doing. Number 6, you want to contact a new supplier or visit a thrift store every single day that you're doing this so that you can slowly learn who the suppliers are, distributors are. And as you learn this kind of stuff, you want to record all of it. But again, you want to get into the habit of contacting suppliers and asking the question, where does this come from? If you're only thrifting and you find joy in that, I promise you, you will find even more joy in getting the stuff before it goes to the thrift store. Every single thrift store has its own eBay store, at least if they know what they're doing. They have their own eBay store, and they're cherry picking the best stuff before you even get it. Does that mean you can't find it? No, it just means that they've already cherry picked some of the stuff and you have to work even harder. For me, I'd rather go there before. I'd rather find the people who are donating the stuff, get it right there for a lower cost and a better selection. Number 7, you want to do one healthy act. Go for a short walk, stretch, take 10 deep breaths. You want to get your day in the high gear, and it starts with doing one healthy thing. Eat one healthy thing. Don't worry about avoiding sugar, all these crazy things that people do, diets. Don't do any yo-yoing. Just do one healthy thing, then keep adding a healthy thing. Pretty soon, you can do one unhealthy thing and it won't matter because 99% of the things you do are positive. Then you want to journal. You want to write down what you're working on. For me, I've been keeping a journal, the 6-minute diary. I've also used the 5-minute journal. All of these are fantastic resources. You want to write down what you're doing so that you kind of have an awareness of what's going on. You want to go back and reread all of the entries to find out, what am I doing right? What should I stop doing? What should I continue doing? All of these resources are in my link for Amazon. So all these tools are very inexpensive. You can get a 99-cent notebook and just write your own prompts. And I also recommend a calendar. So like something like an At a Glance, which is in my reseller link as well, but they're about $10 anywhere you can find any journals, Target, Walmart, whatever. Very inexpensive, very cheap, and will get you on track. Number 9, plan tomorrow today. This is the best tip I can give you. Whatever you're going to do, you have to start right now. You can't do more than one day at a time. You only live one day at a time. So unfortunately, yesterday doesn't matter as much as today, and tomorrow certainly doesn't matter as much as today. So plan tomorrow, today. There's only 16 hours that you're awake tomorrow. Plan what you're going to do the night before, the next day. Just execute it and just keep doing that. Number 10, you want to start deleting distractions, deleting apps. I call them time vampires. There are people who want to just talk to you about nothing. Get rid of all those people. Get rid of all negativity. Slowly start getting rid of the things that you don't like. So this is a 10-step daily plan. Okay, so you just do these 10 things. I promise you there's not enough time in the day to watch any news or be negative. It's going to take the whole day to do these 10 things every day. That's your daily plan. If you don't know what to do, just do these 10 steps. If it doesn't work, try something else. If it does work, just keep doing the same 10 things until you reach your goal. Okay, back to the number 3 thing in this 4-stage roadmap. You need to add this thing, what I just wrote, these 10 things into your calendar. So plan your day. Also put in what you need to do with your family, what you need to do for your personal health, mental health. Schedule your whole day. In my opinion, mastering your day is mastering yourself. What do you want to do during the day? So for me, the happiest people want to do something during the day and then knock it out. The unhappiest people want to do something and they don't do any of that. So pretty straightforward. Number 1, set a goal. Number 2, create a daily plan. Number 3, add a plan to your calendar. If you can't do any of that, I just spelled it out for you here. Number 4, build the systems. If you want to turn your hobby into a business, these are the systems that you need: accounting, inventory, sourcing, grading, your work schedule, photography, listing, price research, picking, shipping. Picking is like finding the item in your inventory system, customer service, and then your marketing and aged strategy. What do you do with items that don't sell? That's it. You can do one per week easily. Anybody at any level can do one of these systems per week. That's only 12 weeks to live life on your own terms. That's not a big ask. You can essentially live whatever life you want if you do these 12 reselling systems, and it applies to basically every single business. If you decide to do Amazon FBA, most of this stuff is done by Amazon. You just need to focus on accounting and finding the right items if you sell on Amazon. If you want to do an Etsy business, then you have to make the items that you sell. So it just depends on which model you pick as far as which platform you decide on. But the systems are always the same. These are also the same systems if you owned a brick and mortar, except for there might be a couple more in a sense of you might need to hire employees. There might be a rent strategy. There might be a product placement strategy for how you organize your items in the store when people walk in. And people try to do that similar stuff also on Poshmark. They try to organize their closet a certain way so it's a good shopping experience for their customers. It's all very similar. Running a store has been the same since the beginning of time. There are millions of people who do this, so you don't have to be alone. And you start to need to be comfortable with doing a lot of this stuff on your own, because unfortunately, it's very expensive to have somebody hand hold you through this process. And honestly, you want to just do the work yourself. You need to get yourself a notebook. I'm super duper proud of anyone who can go through and just write down what they're thinking about. Here's a journal entry from myself. I want to stack good habits by making them frictionless and squash bad habits by adding friction. So what I mean by that is, I got this idea from James Clear in the book Atomic Habits. He had trouble flossing, so he put a bowl of dental floss picks right next to his toothbrush. And it's very easy to finish brushing your teeth and grab one of those picks and immediately do it. For me, I use a water pick, which is like this water flossing thing. I have that set up right next to my toothbrush. All I have to do is just reach my hand an inch away from my toothbrush and I can start flossing. So it's like, I want to make it frictionless, very easy to do. Now here's a habit that I don't want, which is checking my phone. I have a 1-inch charger in my bedroom for my phone. I can't check my phone in bed, and as I'm falling asleep, I can't check my phone because I can't reach it. So I'm trying to make it harder to do things that waste time and easier to do things that make me money. So these are the ideas that you want to write down in your book, in your journal. As you collect these ideas, this becomes the most valuable thing that you can have. Inside here, you should also put what items are selling fast for you and what relationships really take you to the next level, whether it be your personal relationships, which people invigorate you, give you more energy. If I give you more energy, definitely like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that notification bell because I'm going to make my channel mainly about improving your day. That's why this channel is called Daily Refinement and not just a resale channel, because I believe in work-life integration. Everything is related to me. I see that people who are running a healthy business often have healthy relationships. People who are in shape often have the discipline to stay on track as they build this reselling business. You can see how it translates into everything. You can see people with poor health habits, or if you watch their Instagram and a lot of it is negative, you'll see they also attract that into their e-commerce businesses and their relationships around them. So if you just want to look for what makes you happy and put that into your day. Very straightforward. So I appreciate you guys' time. Hopefully this is useful information. If it is, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the interviews this week. Also, one last thing before you go. I'm going to allow people to join my mastermind group for free for up to a month if you want to test it. We meet every single day, Sunday through Friday, except for Saturday, in a Zoom call, because reselling is very much a lonely endeavor. I'm pretty much an extrovert. I like hanging out with other people, at least seeing other people. So every morning I start my day with going over what I want to get done today with like-minded individuals. So you're welcome to try that. Just email me at chris@dailyrefinement.com and I will send you a link to the Zoom call. We meet every single morning at 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I do require you have video and audio, ideally, so that I can see who I'm talking to, and that really helps. If you're just listening to it as background noise, maybe it's not the best situation for you. But again, try that for free. Surround yourself with people that are going to take you to the next level, and that's really the part that I think separates the doers from the talkers. Is just the accountability. Did you say what you're going to do? If not, why? And you don't want to be the person that shows up every single week with the exact same goal. It's like setting a New Year's resolution that you never accomplish. You don't want to be that person. You want to be the person that sets realistic small goals. Like this week, I'm going to work on improving my photography station. And then the next week, they're like, look at the photography station I built this week. It's kind of scrappy and I put it together with duct tape, but it works. Next week, I'm going to work on my inventory system. Once it's set up, once you have these 12 systems, then start improving them. You know, you can go down a rabbit hole and spend 3 months working on your photographs when that's really a waste of time. You want to just get it to the point where it accomplishes the goal and move on to the next one. So this is the plan again, just to summarize. Set a goal, create a daily plan, add the plan to your calendar, build these systems one at a time. And if you need help, join my accountability group. It's like a free mentorship. Join, ask questions, talk about how your day is going, what challenges you have. Very straightforward. And again, watch this series where I interview 35 people doing like-minded things. And finally, final ask, if you want to really help my channel, there's 2 things you can do. One, I have a reseller field guide that I charge $35 with code YouTube. That's in the description below. That's how I do it. If you guys want to follow my store, it's called Daily Refinement on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. I mainly focus on eBay. Poshmark and Mercari for me are just for fun, but my main income comes from eBay. So You can follow me there. You can buy my guide. And then finally, you can help me with leaving a review on iTunes. If you want to watch my content with no ads, it's a podcast. It's a podcast form called A Reseller's Life by Daily Refinement. You can listen to it wherever podcasts are found. And if you can leave a review there, that really helps other people find my channel. Again, thank you guys. Have a great Easter. I'm filming this during the widespread pandemic. So hopefully everyone is safe out there, and I'll see you guys on the next show. Take care.